Y'all share the video so my page can grow. I need 1,000+ likes so the algorithm know. Subscribe to my channel so my YouTube can grow. And I'm on Live Crawler Club back page gone. Hey, Turk back in the headlines, man. Just looking ugly for the guy hit with a $12 million lawsuit. Birdman and them saying Turk wrecked the Cash Money tour ever since he been going on IG Live saying he gonna do this and do that to BG. He done wrecked the tour. Ticket sales been down since he done that. And yeah, man, like they've been getting a lot of backlash. Promoters been lowering the price. So BG been taking a pay cut. Juvie been taking a pay cut. Wayne ain't been showing up to a lot of them. You understand? So he basically wrecked the Cash Money tour. And they do got a good argument only because Turk did say he'll go one-on-one with BG. He'll put hands on BG. Then he made gun noises with his mouth. You understand? So they do got a good argument, especially with BG being on probation and BG probation officers calling him saying, hey, what's this going on with you and Turk? Because they don't think Turk playing. I hear you say something about his mama, he say something about your mama. He's saying this, he's saying that. He calling you PUSSY. He calling you this and that. You soft, you ain't gangster. If you is, we can take it to the street. We can do the gun for gun thing, the fight one-on-one. You got your crew, I got my crew, stuff like that. That's the only thing that really messed Turk up. Because BG probation officer could have called BG and been like, hey, I'm gonna have to pull you off this tour. So BG can get his probation officer to stamp that in the court and say, my probation officer reached out to the promoters saying, hey, we're gonna have to pull BG off. Because if him and Turk fight, I'm gonna send him back to prison. And then they could be like, well, BG is more important for this tour. They want to see BG more than they want to see Turk. Which it makes sense because BG been gone, Turk been out. We ain't seen BG. Now I can't say BG the #1 ticket seller for this concert. It'd be more so Wayne, right? But between them two, it'd be BG. But that was at first. That was way before we seen how the crowd react to Turk. See, everybody underestimated Turk. We always put BG over Turk and stuff like that. But come to find out, when they get on stage and then we forget Turk versus and how females and everybody react to it, when you look at them on stage, look when BG performing in his songs. And then look at how the crowd react when Turk perform his songs. The crowd give a better response when Turk on stage because Turk had better verses than BG. Real hardcore street fans like BG music. BG never outperformed nobody on those songs, on the Hotboy songs, on the radio songs. BG never had the best verse on the Hotboy songs when it comes to the radio cuts. When it comes to the radio cuts, he ain't never had nah. Because BG can't make them type of records. BG don't got no good stage presence. BG can't do no tour. He'll never get to that status where he can go on tour by himself. He can do clubs, but he can't really rock a tour crowd. He can't. He'll have to play them Hot Boy songs and play everybody else's verse, including his. But if he get into his real catalog, because I'm telling you, that Cash Money is an Army song, didn't age well. Every time they play that on verses or when he on big stages, it don't hit the same like he did in '98. So that song right there didn't age well. They need to stop playing that. Play Bling Bling or other BG songs. Play that Uptown thing. Stop playing that Cash Money as an Army. Y'all gonna lose a round or the crowd will just be looking every time. And they keep playing it like that was just a banger. Like it was just a smash hit record. Nah. If you ask the average female when they come to the Hot Boy songs, the Cash Money songs that they put out on the radio, and you say spit Turk verse, can you spit more of a Turk verse or BG verse? They probably gonna be able to spit Turk verses more because I like them high, and then on them and it's that on that Project Chick, Juvenile songs he on. With BG, a female really gotta like real street music and really like them real wicked bars to know BG raps. They'll know a little bit of them, but they really got to be from the NO or really a BG fan. Turk made better verses when it came to the radio songs for like the Hot Boys and stuff like that. Even the ones he did with Juvenile, he made more catchier verses that females can know and learn and like. So now when it comes to the men, they're gonna say BG. BG had a longer career. BG had more songs, more albums, more street songs, more gangster songs. So you'll say BG. Plus he been gone. Plus BG put off more of a gangster image, like a street image. So if you really like that real street gangster murder, that type of music, you'll say BG the best Hot Boy. That's what you'll say. If you like more lyrics with good hooks and club bangers, you'll say Juvie. If you just like punchlines, you'll say Wayne. At the time, I'm talking about the Hot Boy era. Wayne wasn't the same Wayne as he was in Dedication era, Carter 1, Carter 2 era that he was in Hot Boys. Juvie had like the bars, he had the hooks, he had the commercial songs. He gave you, all around the board type of music. So that's why Juvie had so many fans, and he sold the most records. So that's why Juvie was the most successful commercial artist when it came to the Hot Boy group and them dropping solo records. But now BG can get some slack behind this because if you saying you the heart of the streets, you a gangster, and Soldier Slim saying you knock out Doogie, when your probation officer call you, why you ain't tell your probation officer, hey man, we just bush. It's just internet shit. The people love it. This and that. It ain't nothing. Like we did shows together. We've been dissing each other and did shows together. Ain't nothing happened. He could have easily shut that down. But I think Birdman or Slim told him when your probation officer called, or say they reaching out and he already know what they want to talk about. Slim and Birdman, or just Birdman, probably told him, hey, run with that Turk breaking the Cash Money tour and Turk trying to cause harm to you. And then on the back end, we could sue him and I could break you off. You got to think, okay, if they sue Turk for 12 million, which they wouldn't get 12 million, let's say they get 2 million, a million, 3 million, or whatever. BG can get a little cut from that. And we give you a little cut from that. All you got to do is just roll with the story. Because if you're a gangster in the street and you got all these bodies, all these hats, why would you roll with or let your probation officer say Turk trying to cause harm? That ain't no gangster shit. You can't be the heart of the streets talking like that. But when it comes to the suing and the business side, you got to roll with that if you want to win in that way. BG and Cash Money and them could be like, we ain't got to do nothing to the dude. We know what hurt him. Tap them pockets. If we do something to him, we going back to jail. We can take him to war. We got more soldiers. We got more money. We got more, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't got to do all that because we got love for a little bit. So we'll just tap them pockets. Or we'll make them, even if we settle out in court, we'll make them spend a lot of money. So we're going to counter sue, make them spend a lot of money. Get them that way. It ain't even about the money. We just make him understand going against the team, going against the home team, going against the master it's gonna cost you. So Turk played right in their hands when he threatened BG. Because BG ain't never say we could hit. BG ain't never do no gun noises with his mouth. BG just talk about his mama, talk about his wife, talk about him. He never made no threats or say we can get it on. But Turk got a good point too why he's suing. Saying, how y'all gonna take me out the tour when me and BG been going back and forth? How y'all gonna lowball me and we been taking shots at each other, but we did all these shows and it went smooth. Ain't nothing that happened. I know not to go up no big bag or try to start nothing. But Turk probably thinking in his head like, why we can't have a one-on-one like a man and we didn't grew up together or been around each other for a long time and it don't gotta make the internet. You know why? Because BG is not Knockout Doogie. If a story get out where BG got into a one-on-one fade and he lost, or if he be on camera and we see how he get down and he don't look right when he get down, that's going to destroy BG whole image. BG can't have no balance towards him where he don't win or he don't look like he can win. Because even if he went on probation, he still wouldn't go one-on-one with Turk, I don't think. BG ain't never been no fade type person. Soulja Slim just said that to make BG look good. That's what real niggas do. They give you extra clout or give you extra rank or whatever to make you look good. So they'll say you a hitter when you really ain't. They'll say you the next one in line when you really ain't. They'll say you knock out Doogie when you really ain't. If he knock out Doogie, he should have a lot of knockout stories. You understand? It should be at least 2 or 3 stories. It ain't none we hearing about in jail, prison, none of that stuff. So do it when you look at BG, do it look like he knock out Doogie? Do it look like BG that had a lot of phase in his life? And another thing too though, social media is really killing BG image. Because the more and more we see BG every day and see how he talk and act, he don't look as gangster as he used to. You know, like he ain't got that image where like he's so hardcore and so violent and so when you see him, he just look like a Jay that like to laugh, like to be cool with everybody, like to wear his jewelry, be fly, got his female. That's it. Nothing about BG image say I'm tough or I can fight real good or I'm just known for knocking dudes down. It don't look like that no more. When social media wasn't around, BG had a better image of that. But once you take BG away from the environment and let him roam around and he ain't got all them niggas behind him, he don't look and you let him talk more. If you just listen to BG talk for 30 minutes, you're going to become aggravated because he don't make no sense when he talk. Say, man, like he say the same thing. He say the same word 10 times before he come with another word. Say. I mean, like, and then if he can't find a word, he'll say, you be like, what the hell? And then the other shit that's aggravating. Where's y'all? That shit aggravating now. It don't hit the same no more. All that AKA, it's your boy B.G, AKA the original hot boy, AKA the heart of the street, AKA the #1 kid to did, AKA Banners of Magnolia. Like, man, that's aggravating. Nah. BG could never do no podcast. He could never. The only thing he can't do is rap. A movie? Hell no. Nah. So you can tell his brain fried. He just know how to still make music. His vocabulary is trash. Now he definitely New Orleans, got the lingo and everything, but man, you can't just watch no interview after interview of no BG. BG ain't gonna give you no real game. You understand? But when it comes to this lawsuit, though, it'll make him look like no harder the streets. Now, you can't claim you're a gangster and you running with Turk a threat. You're supposed to do everything in your power and make sure Turk not a threat. You tell your probation officer, promoters, nah, man. So we ain't finna keep calling you no harder than the streets and paperwork saying Turk a threat to you. Yeah, having me believing all this shit all these years. I listened to Soulja Slim when he said, "Lil Knock I do it." Come to find out, I ain't had 9 fights. I need to interview Bear. Bear, how many fights you done seen BG in? Let me write. What's Mooney Porter information? I need to start writing Mooney Porter and tell Hank. How many fights you done seen BG get into, Mooney Porter? Yeah. How many drills he done been on? Mooney, hey Mooney, come on now. Tell the truth now. What you want? What we need to pay you? 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Yeah. How many drills BG been on? Yeah. How many drills he sent you on? Oh, you ain't do everything BG told you to do? So if BG say jump, you don't say how high? Oh, BG ain't run y'all? Oh, look, I thought BG was the leader. So BG ain't had all the power? Y'all made him look good. Oh, Lord. This is what y'all need to understand, though. How come when Turk be mentioning BG, why he don't ever say, bitch, I know you like that too. I know you'll get down. I know you ain't scary. I know you ain't, I know you about your issue. Why he ain't never saying that? Because even if you don't like a nigga, if he got a reputation, you still got to address that. We see Terrence Gangsta Williams when he be talking about dudes he don't like, if they really got a history of really stepping or really like they really violent, he'll give him that credit. How come OG Murder don't never say Terrence Gangsta ain't never killed nobody? We done seen OG Murder diss Terrence Gangsta Williams 1,000 times, but he never say Gangsta ain't got no bodies. But when it come to BG, BG ain't did nothing. He ain't had no fights. He ain't been on no drills. He ain't got no hats. And he the heart of the streets. Even when it come to Skip and all them, he'll still say you caught one body. You caught it. You turned your back. You looked up and got it. He never say nothing about BG. Where is BG Gangsta Stories? He's the heart of the street. He should have 1,000 gangster stories. The only thing gangster they be saying when Birdman be like, BG did his time the right way, like a gangster. That's it. He got wild junkie stories, not wild shootout stories. He been around it though. He be with them, yeah. Which he the artist, but he put it off like he just the toughest, roughest Dundana. It should be at least 10 dudes from New Orleans that got whooped by BG. At least. Come on, man. And don't ever come on here and talk that pep talk like you a real player. If your girl named Brooke, ain't no way. If that's what you'll pick out of all the females, so you can never talk that player talk. Like, come on, man. We ain't even trying to hear that. But she fit you, though. She fit you. Girl that's cool with you getting shelled. Female that's cool with you doing what you do. Yeah, y'all fit. But, yeah. Girls like Ari, Jada, they out your league, BG. You'll go broke with them. Yeah, they out your league. You'll make them look bad being with them. I ain't gonna lie. Imagine BG with the girls that French Montana be with. It wouldn't look right. He Brooke fit him right. Yeah, Brooke fit him right. I ain't lying. But I definitely understand what Turk's saying though. He like, and why he's suing. How y'all gonna take me off the tour when I ain't never caused no harm towards BG? How y'all gonna try to lowball me? If I'm a big problem, why would you try to lowball me? You would take me off the tour off the bat. If I'm a big headache and a big threat towards BG, why would you still try to lowball me? Because if I would have took the lowball number, y'all would have never took me off the tour. So you're only trying to sue me now because I said, and my manager said, which is that's his wife, Imani. If I would have took that lowball number, y'all would have let the tour go on. Y'all would have never sued. I mean, I would have never sued y'all. Y'all would have never had a problem. And yeah, it would have went on. But since I bucked against the system, against y'all, now y'all losing money. Now y'all want to sue me because y'all done found shit that y'all can sue me for. Y'all done got in touch with lawyers and they done looked at all my lies and they said, well, y'all can use this against them. Y'all can use that against them. Y'all can use that against them. And now y'all coming with this. Shoot high. That way, because you don't want to just sue for $1 million. Say 12 million, 15 million. That way, if you shoot low, it still could be some million. And Turk also can mention to his defense, why y'all still got my face on these tickets, on these flyers? Y'all can't do that. Y'all can't be still trying to sell my image like I'm gonna be there. If I'm off the tour, I'm off the tour. Now I don't know what type of contract they done signed. Maybe Turk signed a contract where he signed from this date to that date. So whether they snatch you off the tour or not, you signed from this date or that date. So we still can put your face on the flyer. I don't know how that works. Like I said, they both got a good argument. They both can win. So they could settle out and just, Turk, you take this and we get this, or they come up with a number and they just drop everything. But Turk still spent all that money. Cash Money got a lot of money behind them, so they ain't really tripping. But Turk, it'll hurt him. If he got to spend $250,000 on lawyers, it'll hurt him. With Birdman and them, they can make that off Young Boy, off going on tour with No Limit and Cash Money. You understand? So I don't think Turk finna do a lot of disrespecting, because this is why I think Turk may can settle out on this situation right here. If they allow him to be on that Cash Money Rough Rider tour, he may be like, all right, I'll take this. And then y'all guarantee me I'm going to be on this tour. And then that's a bigger bag. That's another bag. It may be even more money than if he win all the way out with his situation, with the court situation. And then he may fall back. Now, if he on some, I don't want to work with y'all no more. Let me get this and let me go on about my way. Yeah. He may still go full throttle with the lawsuit. But it's still a lot of big potential bags when it comes to Cash Money and No Limit. You got, like BG just said, you got a documentary Turk can be a part of. And if he not, he gonna miss that bag. You got the tour he could be a part of. If not, he gonna miss that bag. You got new music he could be a part of. If not, he'll miss that bag. So yeah, man. Then you got where they can do club appearance. So say like it could be Turk and Juvie and like 2 No Limit artists. They go to a club. He missing the bag on that. So now it'll just be BG and Juvie and say Fiend and Mac. You know what I'm saying? Because they both got songs together. I mean, like Fiend and BG got songs together, and Mac and BG got songs together or a song together. Let alone if they record new music, and then while they on tour, they can be recording new music, shooting videos to them and everything while they on tour. Another thing, Turk will miss a bag on selling merch if he on that. If they allow him to sell merch on the Cash Money Rough Rider tour, which they probably wouldn't because he's not down with Cash Money, that's a bag. Or when he at them clubs, he can sell his merch. That's a bag. So that's why I say if they allow him to do all these things and tell him, we'll allow you to do all this, but you can never say nothing about BG, at least while you're doing these tours and while you get money with us, you can never speak on BG in a negative manner. You can never speak on Juvie in a negative manner. Wayne, Cash Money, Birdman, nobody. If you do, this and this is going to take place. We can sue you. We can do this. We can't do that and all that. Because you already caused damage the first time. So this time they had the contract right. You understand? Turk signed that. Turk can be thinking like, if I sign this, I got a feeling that y'all gonna be doing some of the shady talking behind my back, pillow talking, it's gonna get back to me. That gonna make me feel some type of way. Or y'all make it to where all these rules and regulations will be in my contract, but it won't be in BG contract. So you'll tell me I can't speak on BG, Birdman, and Cash Money members in the negative light, but BG get a free pass. Juvie don't get them same rules in his contract. Birdman don't get these same rules. Because Turk can't be like, I gotta see BG contract. I gotta see, he can't, you know? So either you want to take it or you don't. So they could try to line him up with that. You understand? Turk ain't got to worry about him getting jumped or something happening to him. That's a big lawsuit. I think BG got to go this route because if he get into a situation and he get back to his probation officer, even if they don't see it, if they hear about it, they could violate him. So if he get into a little scuffle with Turk, he can't afford that. Because for one, BG ain't went back to the hood. He ain't in New Orleans no more. He in Vegas or wherever he at. He ain't really own the violence and shit like that. Just making violent music. So if he get into a situation and that shit get back to the PO, man, you know, so he can't have none of that on this jack. He been doing good. Everywhere he performed, ain't been no fights, ain't been no shootings, nothing. So you can't afford that. Oh, it ain't worth that. So because BG could feel like, man, we get down. Because I definitely ain't scared of him. If we get down, it's gonna get back to my PO, my probation officer. They gonna try to fuck over me. Because I got haters everywhere. And they gonna send me up the road. Say BG get a black eye or Turk hit him in the mouth and knock his teeth out or a couple of teeth out. He gotta go get surgery for his teeth, or he get bruises on his face, cuts on his body. Probation officer requests to see him. They see all that shit there. Come on, man. What you gonna say? They're gonna send him up the road. Especially after the probation officer told him, hey, you can't do none of that. You can't involve yourself in none of that. So what y'all think about this shit right here, man? Do y'all think Turk can win this 100%? Do y'all feel like Cash Money got a good argument and they can win? Do y'all feel like they're going to settle out in court? Do y'all feel like they're going to let Turk be on a Cash Money No Limit tour? Yeah, man. Y'all drop them comments, hit the like button, share the video. Follow me on my IG, the_gang_spitter, Cash App, $the gang spitter. Backup channel, he was with him. Gone.